All right, we got your Bulls battle report here for this week. This is Nick. We've got Ben's new Gator Army here versus Walker's Signar. Ben, why don't you tell us what you're bringing today?
All right, this is my very first time with gatormen, so I've got no experience with any of these models, at least on Mark II. So we got Bloody Barnabus here right now. He's your only gatorman warlock you can take.
Cool.
I got 2 black-eyed wrestlers with him. These are the only Gatorman Warbeasts right now, so options are kind of limited there. I've got 1 unit of Gatorman Posse because that's kind of the bread and butter. And then I've kind of got a pretty big focus on hunty, killy Malay solos. So these guys are the Croak Hunters. They have poison, so that means they effectively act as weapon masters against living targets. That's an additional die. And I've got the Totem Hunter back here for backup. So I've got 4 far-ranging, dangerous solos, and I'm going to try to have them go after Walker's Warcaster. On the flank here, we've got some Bog Trog Ambushers, a min unit. They have the ambush ability, so they can come in from a table edge and maybe claim one of these zones for me, or maybe just cause some trouble. We've gone ahead with one of the rulebook scenarios this time instead of a steamroller scenario. Walker, what was it called again?
Something with control
Circle
zones.
Scenarios with control zones that are big
Doesn't
circles.
matter. All right, Walker, what about your army?
I've got some Signar here running a Prime Striker list. I figured I'd give him an even kind of baseline shot against the Gators. I've got some range support from a Charger, a Defender, and a Hunter.
And
Then I've got a Lancer to sling earthquakes around, an Ironclad to clean things up, a spare Arcane Shield from the Journeyman, and some Trenchers that'll hopefully be a pain in the neck.
Trenchers. All right.
And unfortunately, I don't think Walker read up on the Gators, because if he had, he'd know all about my swamp templates and the fact that my Gators are just going to get to hide in the water.
All right. Well, we'll
from all
find
those
out
ranged
about
weapons.
that later.
Yes,
all right.
we will.
We'll see you at the top of the
All right, so this is bottom of my turn 1. Some of you veterans out there, any of you guys who have played Blindwater Covenant already might have noticed my bad deployment. I put Barnabus behind the Gatorman Posse, and that money really wasn't primed to put his swamp templates down in useful places. That is because he can't put them on top of any models. So instead of doing that, I put Iron Flesh on the Gatorman Posse and hope that'll keep him alive instead of just being in a swamp, which I would kind of prefer. What?
Gatorman Posse.
Gatorman Posse.
Yep.
And he's got no Fury on him, and since this is a Signar list, Walker's got a Hunter, he's got a Defender, so I'm a little worried he might find a way to put some pretty heavy bullets into Barnabus this turn, but maybe I've given him some better targets. I guess we'll just have to see what Walker does.
And so the little golden rings are the swamp templates over there?
Yeah, those are the swamp
And we've got
templates.
our little advanced deployed stealth posse over here.
Yep.
All right.
Hopefully they'll hunt and kill some stuff.
Okay, we'll catch up with you at the top of turn 2. All right, we're back at the end of Walker's turn. So what happened over here?
Well, the Trenchers moved up to try to secure the my left-hand flank. The Defender moved up and almost killed the Gatorman.
Okay.
The Lancer ran, the Charger ran. Stryker got out of the way of the stupid things with poison.
Did he cast anything?
No, he did not.
Okay. And they're dug in
Yeah.
for the template?
Yep.
I mean the token.
He fed 2 focus to the Hunter to try to get up and sneak a shot at the Totem Hunter.
That looks pretty failure over here.
Unfortunately, he got a little too close to the stupid frogs that have stupid
So he
reach.
ran into Malay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not
And
needing
he's
Arcane Shielded from the Journeyman.
The Journeyman's not running anything, right? Or he
No,
is?
he's not.
Okay. All right. Oh, Ben, what did
Why are you
the
taking
templates
so
do
long?
again? I don't know if you ever explained that.
The templates, when a model with the amphibious rule is in a template, he can't be targeted by ranged attacks. So pretty much my entire army, with the exception of the Totem Hunter, has the amphibious rule.
Okay. So the templates basically create shallow water.
Right.
Okay. Which also
but
kind
the
of counts
rules
as
are worded
rough.
a little differently so that they're more advantageous than just being shallow water.
Okay, but they do count as rough terrain as well.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Cool. I guess we'll catch up at the end of Ben's turn then. All right, picking back up here at the end of Ben's turn, we had some wrecked jacks this turn, Ben. Right? What happened over here?
All right. Well, that the Croak Hunter that's in the woods chucked his spear nicely at the Journeyman and killed him.
Over here.
And over here, the combined might of the 2 Croak Hunters and the Totem Hunter managed to wreck the hunter. So
Some pretty good rolls, huh?
some pretty good rolls.
Yeah.
And over here, once again, I don't quite have. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to put these swamp templates down right. And
So we got 3 of them on the board this turn, yeah.
yeah. Now I thought Barnabus would be safe behind these gators because even though Walker can't target them with ranged attacks, they still block line of sight. But Walker is already getting excited about some little keyholes he thinks he sees in between the cracks. So Barnabus might just get shot to death by Defender and Charger Fire. So
Right,
I'm just
so
going to
right
cross my
through
fingers.
here.
Well,
is what he's
we'll just
thinking.
see.
Got so many holes.
All right.
Yeah, you think you do. You better hope it works. Barnabus has stuff.
Does he?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, we'll check back at the end of Walker's turn then. All right, picking up here at the end of Walker's turn and the end of the game. Walker, what happened over here?
All right. Well, Barnabas himself was not in a swamp, so I decided to try to take advantage of that and my range superiority to get rid of him.
Yeah. So first we had the trenchers kill a guy that was kind of
Yeah.
sort of blocking line of sight here, but there were actually some sight lines.
I maintain that I still had plenty of line of sight to make it happen. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, the important guy got rid of.
Yeah.
And then the defender moved up, rolled a.
Shooting
He
through
rolled a
here.
not very good damage roll.
I thought he
Yeah.
rolled an
It was
8.
okay. Rolled an 8 on 3 dice.
Oh, on 3 dice. I thought on 2 dice. I was like, that's above average.
But he
He
did
just
hit
straight up rolled
without
to hit,
boosting though, so
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
fairly
So he's what, rat?
Really good.
6
Yeah, he's red 6.
versus the, what,
13. So
13
it was about a
kind of?
50-50 shot.
Yeah,
A little
okay.
better than 50-50.
He rolled like a 10 to hit though.
Alright.
He was all over that. So he boosted some damage on Barnabas, and then Stryker sniped the Charger. Moved out of the way himself just in case things went awry. And then the Charger moved up, took a couple double boosted POW
Powerful
12s.
shots.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
And Barnabas went down.
Cleaned up Barnabas.
So that's a
And
pretty
Ben, what could have
embarrassing,
prevented this?
the bog trogs over there that I forgot
Maybe
to
if they
ambush.
ambushed onto the board and charged the trenchers.
Maybe.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, but that's a pretty embarrassing defeat for Blind Water, given the amount of range in this army. And basically, you know, first game, I focused too much on trying to get as much stuff into the templates as I could, when really there's absolutely no reason why that template needed to be there. None whatsoever.
Yeah.
Even
Maybe
if
an iron-
he had taken,
Would he still have hit an Iron Flesh, the defender?
yes.
The defender.
Still would have,
yeah.
even with that 10. All right.
But I could have just put another water template over here, and
Yeah.
instead I got
And then
so
he wouldn't have been targeted by range.
exactly.
Yeah.
I got so preoccupied with protecting everything that I didn't put the template where it needed to be. I
the
put it
warlock,
over
yeah.
here so that I could try to get everything, and then Walker just made a mockery of my wall of gator, and then shot right in this big hole that I should have noticed would be there.
The lead gator was also the one that had been damaged on turn 1 by the
Right,
defender.
Yeah,
something I
so-
could have paid better attention to.
Okay. Maybe put him back here. All right.
But he threw a spear at the journeyman and killed him, so I'm claiming a moral victory.
All right. So we may be doing a rematch here shortly.
Perhaps.
All right. Well, I guess this is
getting late.
Nick and Ben and
We'll
Walker
see.
checking out. Bye.